Hello. The little yellow digger and the bones. Who likes bones?
Me too.
Dinosaur bones. It started to rain on the Monday. It rained on the Tuesday as well. It bucketed down on the Wednesday and rivers were starting to swell. There was thunder and lightning on Thursday and bridges and roads swept away. By Friday, the hillsides had crumbled and the traffic was held up all day. Where bushes and boulders had tumbled, diggers were needed to clear them away. There were diggers of all shapes and sizes, a backhoe with a big grapple teeth, a loader with huge scraper buckets and tough crawler tyres underneath. A little yellow digger came last to help where a cave had appeared. The digger was small so it could reach it. With caution, a way could be cleared. Whatever might be inside, it might be like stories of old, where fierce fire-breathing dragons guarded treasures of rubies and gold. The digger was clearing the rubble, boulders and thick sticky mud, when all of a sudden the driver felt a shudder and heard a great big thud. He climbed from the crab very quickly and he wondered if they'd struck a stone, but he found out that a very large rock, and from it was poking a bone. The bone was simply enormous, too big for a horse or a cow. It must have been there for many ages, locked in the rock until now. Inside the cave there were fragments of what looked like very large teeth, and more rocks with bones showing in them, and he carefully dug underneath. He rang the museum to help them and he answered the call straight away. 2 people came to take photos and measure the bones where they lay. What animal had the bones come from? How long had they been there? They needed more experts to tell them, so they lifted the rocks with great care. The digger had now cleared a pathway so their van could get out with the load. The rocks had been packed very gently and they must not be harmed on the road. The colours were no longer shiny. The backhoe with the big grapple teeth was dirty and so was the loader, its crawler tires muddy underneath. The little yellow digger was last, as its driver had stayed to make sure that the cave had been boarded up safely, its rocks and its bones all secure. It wasn't until many months later, after the flood and the rain, a notice appeared in the paper recalling the story once again. The very same day came a letter and the driver undid it with care. Inside was a grand invitation to a party to meet the mayor. The party was at the museum. It must be a special event. People were very excited and television had even been sent. Indoors the mayor was waiting near a curtain that fully concealed whatever it was the digger had found, which was now to be revealed. What do you think it is? It was a dinosaur. There were bones, there were teeth, there was the head, and written underneath, "This is a theropod, a dinosaur that was a carnivore. It liked its meat, and that's why it had so many teeth." Then everybody thanked the digger driver and the digger for their work that it had done in the flood, and praises were helped on the driver for finding the bone in the mud. That little yellow digger is so helpful. Good night, God bless.